welcome back to my channel. With Ramadan around the corner, I thought it'd be a great idea to take a minute and go over some of my resolutions and some practical tips on how to take advantage of your Ramadan. As most Muslims are probably already aware, the gates of heaven are open, the gates of hell are closed, and the devils are chained up. It's pretty much the best time of the year to basically have your prayers up and the best time to basically strengthen your religious connection. So here are about 7 different ways you can take advantage of Ramadan this year. The first one being focusing around salah. It's the best time to really amp up your prayer, get the most rewards you can out of it, and also try to develop the habits that will hopefully carry on for the next whole year until Ramadan comes around again. It's the best time to try to get your prayers up, try to get yourself in the habit of praying on time, and also a great time to make up your prayers for any missed prayers you've had in the last year or beyond. Since we still have some time before Ramadan actually starts, it's a really good idea to start to amp up your namaz right now so that you're more prepared during Ramadan and you can go in full force and pray all your prayers on time regularly and get in the habit of praying extra if you'd like. My biggest tip here would be to definitely try to stay in wudu whenever. So you could do this by making wudu every time you leave the washroom, or make sure you're in wudu so that whenever it is time to pray, you're able to quickly get on top of that and continue to develop that habit of prayer. And if you're not in the habit already of praying extra namaz, because obviously we all have busy lives and we have different ways we spend our days, it's a great time to start to try to get in the habit of paying a few extra rakahs. It's a great time to start prepping so when Ramadan does come, you're more prepared and already in the habit of praying more often and making up your prayers. It's a great idea and great resolution to try to pray more often and to pray more regularly, and to also make up extra salahs just because, or to make up previous missed salahs. It's better to be more specific with your goal. So if you want to pray maybe 10 extra rakahs or maybe an hour every day, but what I would recommend is to not be too hard or too strict on yourself. If you want to pray an hour extra every day, it can be broken down into 20 minutes when you have time, because not everyone is able to carve out a full extra hour to pray. But the second thing that a lot of people make resolutions about is in terms of reading Quran and understanding Quran. Right now, again, is a great time to get in the habit of reading Quran and trying to learn about the Quran before Ramadan actually hits. A lot of us have trouble trying to make time for Quran or reading Quran. What I would suggest is, if you're not able to make as much time as you would like to read Quran, you can also consider, if you listen to music or podcasts or anything else on your way to work or on your break, you could try to switch that out with Quran. It's a great way to transition from music to Quran, and it doesn't require you to make extra time in your day for it. You're just switching out things that you're already doing that aren't the best and you probably will try to stop doing during Ramadan. What I would suggest is try to make a specific playlist for yourself on Spotify or whatever music listening device you have, and make it for all of the surahs that you like to listen to or read. Or if you have a goal to memorize a new surah, you can make that a part of the playlist and listen to that on repeat during your commutes. If you live in the Toronto area like myself, this is a really great way to spend maybe 1 to 2 hours of your commute instead of listening to music, memorizing the Quran without ever actually having to set aside specific time to memorize the surah. And when you are able to sit down and spend some time memorizing the surah, you'll be a lot further along because you'll be listening to it throughout the day anyway. The third thing that a lot of people try to make resolutions about, I think, is when you're on your period. If you're female, you get your period and then you don't have to fast, and some people feel like they're not taking advantage of their time. So what I would suggest is trying to prepare in advance. So for example, if you know that you're going to be on your period in a particular week, schedule all your errands and stuff like that could happen throughout the month. If you schedule them during your period or the week of your period, you can interfere less with the days when you are able to pray and fast. Another thing you can also do during your period is just listen to a lot more Quran, and it'll make you feel less like you're wasting your time and you're missing out on a lot of rewards. If you're wondering what else can you do when you're on your period or are not able to fast in the month of Ramadan, watch out for another video I'll be posting soon in the next few weeks about how to take advantage of your period during Ramadan. The fourth category people make a lot of resolutions for or want to make resolutions for is sadaqah. Any good deeds that we do during this month are going to be amplified in their rewards, so this is a great time to take advantage and give sadaqah even a little bit every single day. If you can't do large sums of money all at once, this is a great way to give back and reap a lot of rewards. And I also understand that right now is a very difficult time for a lot of people. A lot of people are pinched for cash, so giving your time is also very valuable and considered sadaqah. So it'd be a great time to consider volunteering in local charities, events, etc., that you can help out and give back to. That could be volunteering at your local masjid or giving free Quran lessons or something like that, or even like soup kitchens. Any way that you can give back, any way that you're able to donate your time is valuable as well. I also think my dad has always given me this advice to take advantage of Ramadan and even just give a little bit every single day, even if it's $1 every single day, whatever you can give, because it still counts as you giving sadaqah every single time. So I definitely hope to take advantage of that myself as well. Next thing that a lot of people make resolutions about is stopping to watch TV during the month of Ramadan. And what I would suggest is a step further. Instead of just giving up TV, I would say start to watch more educational, scholarly lectures about Islam so you can improve your knowledge about Islam. And this way you're also able to kind of get some laid back comfort and leisure that you can enjoy. It's also really helpful if you find it really difficult to give up entertainment and you want to be able to turn your brain off and do something laid back. This is a great way, I think, to use your time wisely. But I think this is a great alternative if you need to be able to just relax and watch something. The last thing I want to mention is a lot of us are really active on social media, myself included, and I think this is a really great time to give yourself a refresh before Ramadan actually starts and unfollow a lot of accounts that have inappropriate content or content that is not ideal for you to be seeing, and you wouldn't want to see that during Ramadan. This will also help you refresh yourself for the rest of the year. I think I would encourage you to try to follow more accounts that are scholarly and Islamic knowledge based, and also unfollow the accounts that show things that are inappropriate or tend to show things that are inappropriate. Those are my 7 practical tips that I think you can use to help you take advantage of Ramadan and also prepare you for the rest of the year. If you found any of these tips helpful, definitely let me know in the comments below. Also, if you are hoping to take advantage of the month and make up your previously missed salahs, I would definitely recommend taking advantage of the free Excel sheet that I made a couple weeks back. I can link the video over here for you. That's all I have for this video. Leave a like if you liked the video or found it helpful at all, and share it with anyone that you think would take advantage of these tips and benefit from it. And I will see you guys in the next video.